So I'm going to talk to you about the project and us starting the project. And I was hoping to have this memorised, but I had an essay due for yesterday, so this sort of came second. But so this project started 3 years ago tomorrow. Hannah and I were hanging out, and the conversation turned to our bodies and nudity. I've always admired Hannah for being so open and at ease with her body and being naked, and I wanted to know her secret. You should totally hold naked workshops, because I bet I'm not the only woman who wishes she was more comfortable being naked. Hannah had taken part in a performance art naked workshop called Trilogy, which sounded like the most fun. Lots of dancing and jumping around naked. I thought I needed some of that. We chatted about how the workshops might go, but also how we probably couldn't facilitate such a thing, and decided to start something a bit smaller. How about we create a blog and get women to send in their stories about nudity and their body, and see where we go with it. So Project Naked was born. In our very first post, we spoke about how we wanted to encourage women to feel more comfortable in the skin they are in, that there is nothing wrong with your breasts, your thighs, your bum. We wanted to encourage women to join us on a journey of self-love, asking questions like, how do you feel when you're naked? How do you feel when you see yourself naked? Do you wish you felt differently about your body? And most importantly, what do you love about your body? It was about shifting the focus from looking for the flaws, something that I can be guilty of, to looking at and loving the amazing things our bodies can do. From keeping us alive and getting through the day, to the joy and pleasure they can give us, their strength and resilience. We had a stream of stories come in, and as they did, we felt so grateful and really appreciated how much women were opening up to us, sharing their stories, and supporting each other with such kind words. We've had a continuous support from nudists and naturists as well, who, as far as I can tell, don't really get the point of the project, but we appreciate their support anyhow. As more and more stories come in, we realised it was so much more than being naked and body positivity, because sometimes it's okay to feel shit about your body. Our project is a platform for honest stories about real bodies. How we live our lives are so influenced by how we feel in our skin, and the stories really show that. This is real life. This hasn't been edited and photoshopped to make it something that can be bought or sold. It is real women living real lives in their real bodies, some of which have gone through so much, and some of which have gone through ordinary processes in extraordinary ways. Doing this project has opened my eyes. There is no normal, and perfection can lie everywhere, often within the imperfections. Nobody is perfect, and actually, that is pretty perfect. This project has also propelled me to a point where I can proudly say that I identify as a feminist. When this project started, I was reluctant to call it a feminist project. I remember Hannah and I discussing it, and me being so resistant to labeling it that. I thought the word feminism was intimidating, not dirty or bad. I was just scared of it because I didn't understand, and my ignorance got in the way of me accepting something that now seems so obvious. What I have come to believe is feminism has enabled me to live the life that I lead, with independence and choice, because in years gone by, women have stood up and demanded change. For me, feminism embodies so much. It's about paying tribute to every woman who has suffered, fought, stood up for what they believe in, and made their voices heard. It is also about standing in solidarity with all women now. It's not about dressing like a feminist and acting another way. I believe feminism is about respect. Feminism is an ongoing process, something we must all contribute to, even if you don't want to call yourself a feminist. This project is 2 fingers up at the media for telling us we are not good enough, and a celebration of women for all women everywhere. Their real bodies doing really amazing things. I am very happy and also pretty impressed that we are still carrying out the blog. But as we have spoken about through its ups and downs, this can be something that is always here. We will never delete the blog and the stories it holds. It can be something that is continuously added to, referred to, and maybe one day be in The Guardian. This event is in solidarity with our friend Lynn's fundraising that she is doing for Edinburgh Women's Rape Crisis and Sexual Abuse Centre. It is a safe space close to the city centre that provides a peaceful, reflective and secure environment for women affected by different forms of sexual and ritual abuse to seek professional advice, counselling and support. It also provides complementary therapies, bodywork and support groups. This is a place that is very important as the work they do is essential to all women in some aspects. Every woman, I'm sure, could mention a moment where they have felt unappreciated, harassed or used in regards to their body. Linz is carrying out a number of events over the coming months, raising awareness and funds for this important cause. There's a jazz and martinis evening next month and a cycling trip in August, amongst others. So if you want to find out any more details, I'll direct you to either the Facebook group or the fundraising page. If you would like to get involved with Project Naked, please check out our blog. And if you would like to submit a story, please send one in. All relevant stories from women get submitted. We've had stories of self-love, self-hate, self-harm, struggles, triumphs and journeys. We believe everybody has a story. What's yours?